All right. Hey, everybody. Those who are on. Looks like we got 2 people, 3 people getting on the stream right now. Thank you for getting on. I'm going to see if I need to do this. I may not ever have to do this again because I think I got stuff figured out on my stream. But just to be safe, I am looking up on here. All right. Who do we got here? Conrad. Conrad, how you doing, bud? And we got Liz on as well. Good to see it. All right. So for those of you who haven't seen the stream yet, I am making a hurdy-gurdy. We have reached this point of the build right here. So that's pretty slick. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm super excited we've gotten to this point. I really like it. So this is the main part of the body, and today it looks like we're getting ready to move on to other parts. Looks like we're getting ready to do putting the base on and putting the top on as well. So we will have this thing covered by the end of this stream. At least that's the goal. So I got my hammer, got my wax, got my punch tool, and I think that means we are basically ready to go. All right, let's do this. I swear, one of these days I'm gonna remember where the camera is on the front of this laptop. It keeps blowing my mind that it's on the bottom. It makes no sense. All right, let's move on here. So we got hurdy-gurdy, and it looks like, ooh, let's move this over a little bit so you guys can see. Looks like we got the bottom, and we got a couple of pieces here to make a, oh gosh, I don't even know what that thing's called. Something that the strings tension over. I'm sure there's a name for that, but I am not an accomplished musician by any stretch of the imagination. I don't know the names of things. So let's go ahead and keep looking until we find, boom, the body and this nice blue stain. It really came out good. Like, I'm really happy with the way that looks. And once I get the body all on, then I'm gonna polyacrylic it a bit, so that way it's got a little bit of overcoat, and I know that the pieces that I'm gonna be putting polyacrylic over don't have to spin and don't have to be waxed. And yeah, it's hard to wax wood after you seal it. Well, it's not entirely true. I mean, you can wax wood after you seal it, but I think for the sake of this, that may wear down the wax. So I don't want to do that. Okay, let's move on. All right, let's go ahead and punch this out. Getting a little better at figuring out where they have the connections here. Oh no! Running away body. Okay. Let's go in this direction here. Let's knock out. There we go. Haha! Alright. Alright. Body recovered. Okay. Let's knock back all of these pieces here. And for those of you who are new to the stream, they may maybe you've never seen a kit like this before, it's really pretty slick. So those white lines that you see here on the edge of the body, those are actually the remnants of the laser, what the laser did not puncture through. And so that's what's holding all these pieces in, is just these millimeter or less than millimeter slivers of wood is what holds it all together. That is really, really cool. I just think it's super neat that someone had to come up with that process. It is not easy to do. I'm just super impressed with them. All right, let's grab a little 220 here. Finger the wood, make sure that it is nice and smooth. We have a little bit of stain blow over here as well, so let's knock that out if we can. Okay. Sweet. That looks awesome. Thank you so much, Liz. I appreciate it. All right. And it looks like we got someone on YouTube as well. Call yourself out. Who's on YouTube? All right. All right. Kind of wish I had a dedicated camera so that way you guys could see Max right now too. He's just kind of staring me the hell down right now. But he is on his little bed here by the table, just wondering what it is I'm doing. Alright. So like I said, I don't really know what to talk about on this stream, because I can't really talk about work, and I don't have that many other things going on right now. I will tell you what I have found difficult was trying to upgrade my workout game here at home. I started looking into like rubber floor mats and stuff like that to put in the garage, because it's a pain in the butt to jump up and down and around on concrete. And yeah, that stuff's expensive. I think the Corona quarantine, people went and bought a lot of stuff and all just went up in price. So that kind of stinks. It just means I'm going to keep trying to find more, I guess, low impact things to do to my body while I go through that process. I was approved for working out again, and so I'm slowly getting back into it. And it's a process, and for whatever reason, I also find it more than a little, what's the word? It's not terrifying. It's not monumental. It's over. Words are hard sometimes, but it certainly feels like an obstacle that is sometimes hard to get past and to surpass. So insurmountable. So, but I'm working on it, and little things, a few things at a time. A lot of body weight workout, just things to get the heart rate up and get the blood pumping. That's what's been making me feel a little bit better. And yeah, just whatever I can do, because I'm not 100% there, but I'm getting there. All right, done. Let's go ahead and make sure that orientation is correct. Looks like bottom to bottom, the U-gears thing goes on the inside because that goes on the outside. Aha. All right. Let's go ahead and move this out of the way a little bit so I don't hurt it. We'll have you guys take a look at what I'm doing. Alright, I'm looking to get all of these pieces centered into their holes. we go. Get in your hole. There we are. Move this around a little bit so I can get a better angle on it. Aha! Alright. Ooh. Let's be a bit more careful about that. I don't want to... Damnation. Alright, gotta be more careful on that. There we go. Snap it all into place now. A little bit of finger strength. Index fingers. They're important to be strong. Got a good squeeze on all the wood here, and we should be good to go. And that would be a way to get all of this together. Oh yeah, for those of you who don't know, I've discovered that there is not a way to talk about a, a plywood project like this and not have innuendos just fly everywhere. So I've made a blackboard for innuendos. If you guys hear me say one and you think it's funny, post it in the comments, put it on the bottom. I'll see it here on the stream, and I will add it to the blackboard list. And we will figure out what to do with that list once we fill up the whole board. And we'll try to make sure that I don't say them again. And then if I do, maybe there'll be a prize, maybe there'll be a consequence. We'll see what happens. Alright. Hey, Michelle's watching. Hey, Michelle. Alright. So that works. We got... Oh, that looks so cool. We got the bottom of it on. It says Hurdy Gurdy right there. By the company U-Gears. This thing right here. Gosh, I really hope inevitably this does something. Because right now it doesn't seem like it does anything. But we'll see. Right now it just looks really cool. And that's that matters too. Okay, so then we completed this step. So now we move on to making that bridge piece. Which means I need panel number 7. Which I do believe is this one. Is that? Yep, panel number 7. Here we go. By the way, today's drink of choice is brought to you by Moscow Mules. Moscow Mules. Drink them. Very good. And I'm prepared for later. Oh, that ginger. I forgot all about that ginger. Whew. Those gingers are dangerous. What piece are we looking at pulling out here? Piece number 33 and then 34 and 34. So that is this piece here and then these two right here. All right. Okay. Not happy about that. That's not the end of the world, though. There we go. That worked. All right. this piece has been knocked out. So I did something with this. It was called pickling. That was the type of stain that I used. And it really looks like nothing until you compare it to the deepness of the normal plywood and the blue itself. It comes out a very transparent white while still giving it a kind of gray silver sheen to it, which was exactly what I wanted to do. I think the blue and silver will look really good, especially when I start to fake gold leaf those other pieces of plywood. You're gonna have that gold, blue, and silver. It's gonna look real nice. I just realized those are Alliance colors. Oh well, there we go, for the Alliance. I'm pretty sure I just lost friends there. What? Not a Viking ship? I didn't know that they made one. If they had one, I'd make it. But this is a Scandinavian instrument, so I figured, why not roll with it? Hey, Melbrigda, it's good to see you. Well, it's good to read what you wrote. Alright. Nice. That looks good. Piece done and sanded out. On to the next. There you are, little punchy tool. Haha. Do they want me to? Nope. Ah. Ooh, good scene. Alright, so there aren't many things that I know about when it comes to just stuff in general. But I am a nerd. I do know some nerdy things, and one of the things I happen to know a whole lot about is Warhammer 40k. So if anybody ever has any Warhammer 40k questions, please feel free to ask. Let me know, and I'll do my best to start talking about the crazy world that's that. Oh, and Harry Dresden. I know Harry Dresden pretty well as well. So if anyone has any questions about that series, just ask. Alright. Got that piece. Got these two down. And let's go ahead and knock these ones out too, since we're right here. Make it done a little more. But oh well. Good. And down you go. Let's go ahead and get rid of this piece for now. No, we're not going to get rid of that piece because we're also going to pull out this one here. Alright. Let's knock out this small piece as well. Damnation. That one also went down. That must have been a bad grain the entire way across. That's alright. Non-essential connection. That's not a problem. Alright, knock this out. We'll call that done. Cool. Done. Okay, that looks pretty good. Nice. Okay. Let's start fitting pieces together, shall we? A couple of things we need to do is wax. Let us wax our wood. Where did I put that wax? There you are. Trying to get away from your job. Alright. There's gotta be a better way to do this. Hey, Allie jumped on. Hey, Allie. Good to see you. Well, virtually. Don't mind me, I'm just waxing wood. Okay, that one's done. Let's go ahead and get this one done too. So I don't know what this piece does, but from the looks of it, it would seem that it's going to have some sort of connection and cause some kind of tensioning ability. So I'm going to be very excited to see how this piece actually gets used in the final product. Can't wait to see what happens. Okay, so these two pieces will... this piece here. So lay that down like that. This will go right here. Make sure orientation's correct. Okay. Looks like I got put one down like this, and then one. Oh, okay. I missed that part. It wants me to give these edges a good fine sand here, so let's do that. All right. Feels pretty good. All right, nicely done. Give it a quick waxing again because I've been fingering it too much. All right, and now that piece goes like this. Is it okay? And it's going to lay flat on that, so I'm going to have to make sure that I get that all the way on. But let's wax or sand this one down too. piece done. Okay. This has got to flatten into this piece here. There we are. Okay. Little bit of movement ability, not much, but that's okay. All right, and that piece will just get force-threaded too. As I'm looking here. Yep. Okay. So this piece is going to lay right on the front here. Alright, that was a lot easier than I expected. And now those pieces get popped out. Alright, on to another piece. This is complete, and that's complete. Now we need to pop out these two pieces right here. Let's move on to that. Alright, so I know I have some teacher friends out there. How are you guys holding up being at home and being with family? Missing your children, I assume. Okay. Darn it. So something I'm learning about this this pickled stain is it is causing stickiness on these pieces, so layers are starting to peel up. That just means that I need to get my knife and do some quick etching around some of these edges. So let me go do that. Be right back. All right. Got this. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of help here. I'm not trying to cut it out. I'm just trying to edge around the wood here to make sure that none of the stain is still locking it in place, which is what I'm noticing for other pieces here. Alright, let's see if that helped. Hopefully it did. Yeah, helped a little bit. little bit of a butt, I would say. Yep. Go. I love that this wood still smells like burnt, the burns from the laser. That smells so good. Okay, so this may be a combination of the stain and the point in which the laser cut against the wood and the grain. Because I'm noticing that at every lift, that's what is occurring. From what I heard, I know that many parents are missing the schools. Oh yeah, I can imagine they're missing the schools. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate it. Sand down. That's everything here. Get some of this excess stain off, or at least smooth it out. Doesn't look like globs. Okay, it's good enough. Let's figure out how this works here. Flip this way. This piece goes like this, and this is going to latch right in here to lock everything into place, huh? Okay. Ooh. Aha! Cool. Nice. And so it looks like this one does the exact same thing. Slot into the body. I'll get my Viking ship done by then. Yeah! That'd be nice. Get that Viking ship done. Okay. If I can find a model of a Viking ship that looks good, I may just jump on that too. Okay. That still rotates enough. And that rotates just enough. Cool. So now we gotta punch out more things. Where's those pieces that I gotta punch out? That would be an awesome project. I agree with you, Liz. I think that making a Viking ship will be a lot of fun. Alright, let's find, what does it look like? It looks like, okay, it looks like that piece. It looks like the piece that has the stands built into it, which I currently can't seem to find. Nope, that's the top. Side, what I'm looking for? Yep, that's what I'm looking for. There we go. So I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try punching them from the bottom, see if that helps at all. Well, it seems to be doing a little bit of a trick. So, okay, both of those are out. That was pretty simple. Yo, Andrew, man. It's good to see you again. Hope things are going well up where you are. We're definitely doing innuendos tonight. I'm not sure where I'm at, but I'm sure innuendos will exist. And definitely need to innuendo tonight, if at all possible. Alright, damn it, I chipped my wood again. I really hate that. Oh well. There you go, there's an innuendo for tonight. Nicked wood. There we go. Alright, let's put this part together now. Actually, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try scraping some of this off. I realized that some of the stain here ended up just getting stuck. So, I'm gonna try to scrape some of it off. Scrape the wood. Alright. Yeah, that looks better. Go. Fix the clog. Did I fix the clog completely? No, I didn't fix it completely. Let's get in there and knock it out. There we are. Alright, get out of your hole. I just realized I am knifing this wood to get off a little piece of the edge here. That is just not doing a trick. There we go. We're there. Good. Alright. In, done, done. Alright, now these pieces have to go on. Let's take a quick look at what piece is which here. Aha, okay. We're going to put this piece like this. Some kind of lock-in ability here. Thumb power! There we go. coaxing. Alright. Grab our hammering surface here. There we go. Alright, that's on super tight. I can't see how that's gonna get any better. Maybe a little bit of more coaxing here. Alright. A little bit of applied pressure. That's about all I can do here, I think. Yep, alright. And things can still move, even just a little bit. Alright, let's put these little nubs on. Nubs! Darn it. Yeah. Okay, I have to be real careful with these next ones when I put the stain on, because blowout is crazy. There we go. Yeah, see, look at that. Oh, you can't see, but there. So we get little blowouts at the points in which the laser cut came through, which must have also occurred while I was staining it, which I'm not a fan of, but nothing I can really do about it. So be a bit more cognizant. Alright, what's the last thing I gotta do here? I have to take these little pieces and place them right on these knobs. Let's just do that and knock it out. A little bit of stain. Locking it into place. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's what's happening. Gotcha. That was coming out. That's what was making that loose. Alright. Losing my wedges. More piece here. Well, can't come out like that, so we're gonna come out like this. There we go. There we go. And it moves a little bit in each way. Cool. So that part's done. Let's find the next piece to pull out. Ah! Alright. So it's this whole piece that has to come out. Let's go ahead and get that done. There we are. Darn it, that one's being a bit of a butt. There we go. It's just barely being held on. A little bit of stain. That's okay, I don't care. Wax your knob. Yep, you're right. That's exactly what I was doing. Right. So that's been taken out, and then I need 2 more nubs. Let's see if I got any more nubs left in here. From the previous efforts, we got. Oh, looks like I got 1 more nub. Oh, that works. And I need these pieces as well, just in case. It sounds like you're listening to Christian rock. Yeah, it is the pop station for free on, what's it called? Let's go ahead. No, that's the chart station. Let's go to pop. Let's see what happens with the pop station. We'll switch it up. All right, what is next? It looks like what's next is I need to find 1 more of these, which I'll find 1 more of those by finding that piece right down here. And knocking that out. And then the last thing I need to punch out is actually the body. Knock out this body. Ha! There we go. good. And now we gotta pop out. No, no, we're gonna use this to get that out. Alright. Now, I will show you. This is the face. Looks pretty good if I do say so myself. Alright. So now, with this done and these out, they go through the back and then into here. Sand these down a smidge. We'll be good to go. There we go. So now, where do those two pieces go? They go right here and right here. And they come in through the back. Like that. Alright. Ah! Don't you fall out of your hole. Keep your wood in your holes. And this gets laid right into those. So let's be very gentle here. You know what? I'm gonna have to do this on here. So I am gonna go find some royalty-free appropriate music for myself at some point. But I was just being lazy. Aha, there we are. Roughly how close to completion would you say you are? I mean, while I consider this extremely stimulating, I think I'm only about a third of the way through. Yeah, I probably have at least four more or five more streams before I'd say that I'm gonna be complete with it. Or, by your innuendo, reach completion. Alright, that is stamped in. So now we move on to, let's move this, the body out of the way, and we'll move on to the next page. Because I knew that this was a 3-pager today. Get a bit more liquid in me here. So. And Morgan, this should be water for you. You know what? It was so good, I'm glad I made more. Alright. Moscow mules. What a win those are. Alright, the next piece is this one. And it goes in like this. And it's asking me to wax all of this. Okay. Where'd I put that wax? That I keep losing my wax? There we are. Wax your wood, wax your wood. All right. All right. These 4 pieces right there got to go into these 4 holes. Let's go ahead and work on that. Almost there. Little nudge, and we should be fully inserted here. Alright, yep, that's about as close as that's gonna get. That's a good thing, because it looks like the next pieces are wedges, which I have to pull from yet another piece of wood. Let's go grab those. Wow, this is really starting to become a thing, isn't it? I'm just glad that it's starting to all eventually become this body, right? So let's just quickly lay this on top and let's just take a look at what's happening here. Look at that, right? Aha! Okay, now I start to see. So the reason for those gears in the center is that it would look cool when this thing spins. Look at that! That looks really slick. Oh, that's gonna look really interesting when I start to actually play this. Okay. Oh, good. Alright, so it's been just over an hour now. I'm gonna finish this off and then we're gonna call it a day. Which means I am pulling from these here. Not these ones with the fun filigrees, but these nubs right here. So we got a 40-40 going in, then we got another 40-40 going in. So that means I knock these out, 2 sets of these, and I'll be good. Okay. These are going to wedge right in, so let me take down some of that to make it easier. Cool. Done. These 2 are completed. Let's get these last 2 out of the way and then we'll knock those in as well. go. Boom, 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 boom. So now all these have to go in. Let's see what goes in where. Oh, nope. More waxing's involved. That's fair. That makes sense. A little bit of waxing. Wax, wax, wax. I hope this wax holds out for the entire build. Very sad if it doesn't. Alright, so how's this music? Is this any better than the Christian rock that I was basically rolling? Alright, this goes in and that goes in like this. Oh wow, those wedge in a lot. It's aight. Okay. So there's only one other choice, and that was blues or jazz. So I'm gonna give that a shot here in a second. We'll see how well that worked. See if that works at all. Aha! Darn. I swear I'm gonna have some super finger strength by the end of this. Jazz vomit. Ah. You know what? While we're at it, let me go ahead and look up. There was something that was well worth it before that I found. Ambientmixer.com. Let's just go ahead and do that now. Let's find something more fun and interesting than what we got here. Off. Ambientmixer.com. Listening to relaxing ambient atmospheres and astonishing sound effects. Click on the below. Large selection of background sounds for springtime. Oh, cool. You got things like the Gryffindor Common Room. You got Mr. Tumnew's house, whomever that is. You have Riding with the Winchesters. Storm on the Hogwarts Express. Well, these are fun backgrounds. Scottish Rain and Summer Forest. Let's see here. Let's go with movies and series. Let's see if there's something interesting that'll come up there. Bell's Library, Loki's Chambers, Study Like a Slytherin. Ooh, Far Over the Misty Moons. Let's listen to that and see what happens. Alright. Come on. Come on. Alright, it's initializing still. Let's take a look at other music here. Lazy Guitar by the Campfire. You know what? That sounds nice. Sounds like that'll make a lot of sense. Alright, that'll initialize at some point, and then we'll be able to move forward from there. Okay. Alright, let's see what's left. I've got to put these last two in and lock these two into place. So let's do that. Oh, I already see something blowing out on me. know. Maybe it won't. Nice. All right, this piece has to fit in. There we go. All right, so that went all the way in. Let's try this one here. Okay, that one went in a little more, and that one went in a little more. I think I'll be able to nudge all those all the way in. Oh yeah, getting there. Okay. This is gonna feel this in the morning. All right, those pieces are all the way in. So let's just push on that a little more. Push on this one a little more. All right, that flattened that right out, didn't it? Okay. So now, that is how this is going to look. Not too shabby, huh? Oh, we're getting there. We are getting there. I just realized that I did not stain the bottom of this. Oh, well, that's fine. It'll look good. Color contrast is always important, right? All right. This is another stopping point for me. We will continue on. Let's see here. What's next? Looks like what's next is building the next gearing and some sort of flapping piece, which I have no idea what the flapper piece is for. It's just an extra piece for now that will eventually... Aha! All right, so we have all these extra pieces that will go and flap and lock in and make the crankshaft for the rotational handle. Okay. So we got ourselves a big run for the next time. So yeah, that is going to be tonight's stream. I just want to say I love you all. I love my family, love my friends. I hope you're all staying safe out there, and if you're not, stop it. Stop it now. And I will give you the family cheers. To friends, to family, to health of each other, raise them and sink them, and let's have another. Skull.